Hey everyone, welcome to my channel, or welcome back if you're subscribed. It has been 1 week since I started Oestra, so I wanted to come on here and just do a quick 1 week update. So if you're not interested in learning about hormone replacement therapy, please feel free to go ahead and find another video to watch. I will do a quick recap on the issues that I've had and explain why I started using Oestra and kind of go from there. So my name is Charlotte. I'm 48 years old. I have been on hormone replacement therapy for almost 5 years now, and I, like probably a lot of women in perimenopause, have struggled just trying to find the right dose and route, and it's been a significant challenge for me. The last hormone replacement therapy regimen that I was on included bioidentical estradiol patches twice a week, so those were 0.050, progesterone tablets nightly, which prescribed to me was 400 milligrams, and a testosterone cream, which was the lowest dose, it's compounded, and vaginal estrogen, which I've tried so many. I've tried Oestra, Premarin, the I think it's called estriol. I think it's just estriol cream. I've tried DHEA, and I ended up settling back on Premarin because the Oestra was just a little uncomfortable at times. So, and it was also pretty expensive. For me, after insurance, it was about $240 for my copay every 3 months. So with that being said, I have just been feeling a little frustrated because I don't think that I was getting enough estrogen or progesterone, and this is not only based on my symptoms but also my labs. So again, I was prescribed 400 milligrams of progesterone a night, and yes, it sedates me, but my levels according to my last blood draw were just not optimal. So even though I'm getting a lot and it's sedating, I'm still not at an optimal level. And as far as my estrogen goes, I just didn't feel like I was getting enough because I was not sleeping through the night. I still had some, urinary symptoms of like urgency and frequency, and my hair, was just, I've been losing a lot of hair, and this is like after I had stopped, losing weight on tirzepatide. So I just, out of frustration, because I know my provider is not going to want to give me any additional estrogen. She felt like it was, at a good level. The last time we checked my blood levels, it was, I think it was 299. So to her, she felt like that was great, but my FSH was 18, and it's the FSH being that high just kind of indicates that my ovaries are struggling, according to Dr. Sarah Dockerat, who is the founder of Inner Balance, which is what I've been trying now, the Oestra cream. So I reluctantly decided to use Oestra, and when I say reluctantly, it's not because I'm not excited about the new route and amount of hormones that she gives. It was really the cost. So the cost was something that I was not looking forward to. However, I wanted to clarify something. I went back to look at the website, and you can use your HSA and FSA because this is a prescribed compounded medication. But what they do is they give you an invoice that you can, well, they say that they take those cards, so maybe they do, but you can also use your invoice to get reimbursed from your HSA or FSA. So with that being said, I was a little reluctant, mostly because of the cost. However, in my last video, I was going over how much I was spending as a copay after my insurance for my current HRT regimen, which on average, was, well, it was $80 every 3 months for my estradiol patch and my progesterone. It was $110 every 3 months for my testosterone cream. The vaginal estrogen ranged anywhere from $200 to $270 as a copay. So adding all of those up together, it seemed like if this would work better for me, it would be a better deal. So I did order Oestra, and it took 2 days to get it. It was overnight FedEx to me, which was really impressive. The only issue that I had was, even though I had completed the quiz, I went back online the next day and the quiz information was not saved, so I had to re-enter it, which was fairly quick. I uploaded my ID and told him everything I was already taking and what my symptoms were, and it was prescribed to me. So the levels of hormones that are in this cream are a lot higher than the microdosed amount that we get in our vaginal estrogen. It's so little. I was prescribed Premarin 0.0625 that I used 1 gram of that a couple of times a week. So it's very, very low. With the current prescription, I think I get like 3 milligrams a pump. So you use that daily, and you get 100 milligrams of progesterone in a pump, and you use that daily. So as far as the results go, I had some really good sleep. So the first night that I took it, I realized that they do energize me. This cream energizes me. So I did not get good sleep the first night. You could use it in the morning or at night. I use it in the late afternoon in hopes that I can get some of the calming and sleepy benefits of progesterone. And I will say that the second day, because I was changing the time of day that I used it, I did experience some like heart palpitations. So I know that it does in fact get absorbed systemically because I was having those heart palpitations. But so once I switched my time from at night to like late afternoon, I started, on the third day, I started getting really deep, good sleep. I mean, I was having dreams, which I just don't ever have dreams or remember my dreams. So for about 2 to 3 days in a row, I was having like really great sleep and dreams. Where I started to have some issues is, along with this cream, there's some supplements that Dr. Sarah Dockerat recommends that would include, using green tea and iodine. And I think I'm just sensitive to green tea. And even though I was drinking it kind of earlier in the day, I think it did affect my sleep a little bit. In addition to that, I'm trying to not take my nightly progesterone, which is 200 milligrams, but because that is more sedating as it goes through my liver and isn't really systemic, I am still using it at night to help me sleep, go to sleep. So it helps me go to sleep. I do believe that the Oestra is helping me sleep through the night and is just helping with some of my other low estrogen type symptoms, like, feeling fatigued. I'm having less hair loss already, not significantly less, but less. So yeah, we'll see how things go, but I'm excited. I definitely feel like it's more hormones than my body is used to because I've been microdosed for so long. I have been a little bit moody, and I don't want to say moody like depressed, more like just irritable, but I think it's because I'm just trying to get used to having hormones back in my body at normal, levels. So that is my 1 week update. I'll do another update in a week. Let me know if you have any questions, and I hope you guys have a good day.